Welcome to CADman Tutorials. Today, let us see how to create this hook in AutoCAD by a step-by-step method. So let's get started. First, let us create this center line and this horizontal line where all these radius circles are drawn. So let's go to Command L, enter, and create a center line and create a horizontal line, and then try to create from this intersection point, try to create this R22 first. So go for C, enter, from this intersection point, say radius 22. Similarly, let's go and create this radius 25 from the same center or the intersection point of this center lines. Say C command and radius 25. So we have got two circles, and let's offset the center line to a distance of 10 in order to get this point where this radius 44 and radius 47 and radius 44 is drawn. So let's try to offset to 10 from here to here, and let's make a small circle and try to trim off the extra part so that let's keep my center line aesthetically look good. So now from this center point, let's create this radius 47 first. Come to the intersection F3 on for the OSNAP settings, say radius 47. And similarly, now let's trim off this area. So this 47, so I don't want this circle. My profile has to continue from here and continue from here. So I'll just try to break this off from here to here. Okay, and let's try to create this 44 from the same center. So come to the intersection point of that, say radius 44. So radius 44. Even I'll try to break this off from here to here and keep it simple. Now again offset from here to distance of 9 in order to get this center for radius 35. So let's offset this line to distance of 9. So offset to 9 from here to here, and I'll try to extend this line or try to lengthen it dynamically and move my line or stretch my line. So now let's create from this center radius 35. So go to C command, come to the intersection point of that, say radius 35. So I got a radius. Now try to trim out the parts which I don't require for this circle. So, and I try to break this off from here to here. So now I got the profile. This outer profile I have got it, and the inner profile from here to here. So let's try to trim it off in order to join these two, and let's continue with the other steps. So first let me try to give this radius 9 here and radius 5 inside. So first let us give radius 9, fillet, go for a fillet command, radius 9, enter, click these two and try to trim off the extra elements. Similarly, let's create radius 5 here, go for a fillet radius 5 from here to here and try to trim off the. So now let's offset from this end point of the circle. From there we'll create a construction line. From there we'll try to offset in order to get the center of this radius 22 to a distance of 22. So I'll try to copy this same line from here to here, and I wanted a distance of 22 in order to get my center point for radius 22. I'll try to move the same point to a distance of 22. So now this is my center for creating radius 22. So let's create C, enter, come to the intersection point of that and say radius 22, enter. So now I got the required profile. To keep my drawing simple, I'll just trim it out till here, and let's offset or copy the same line to a distance of 8 in order to get my center for the radius 16 or 15. So let's try to copy the same line to a distance of 8 and try to create a circle from the intersection point of those two lines and give radius 15. Now I got the required profile. I'll try to trim out the extra elements, and finally we wanted this radius 3 at the end of this two curves. Go for radius 5, sorry, radius 3. So now we have done with the bottom portion of the drawing. Let's move to the top. Now let's offset the same center line to a distance of 60 in order to get this line. So offset through 60. First let's create this distance of dia of 24, trying to offset this center line to a distance of 12 on the both sides. So let's offset to a distance of 12 on the other side and try to trim out the extra elements and delete out the and in order to get the inner profile distance is given as 22. So let's move this inside to a distance of 1 on the other side. Now I got a required profile. So let's, from this end I try to make two lines in order to get my tangent arc between this line and this arc. And similarly, even from here, first let's create this radius 15 by giving Fillet radius 15. And try to lengthen dynamically. This is the useful command which I keep saying, that lengthen dynamically will be used in order to connect two lines in the same path. Say enter, move this and connect it to this. And here, in order to get this radius 30 profile, we need a line here, because from this center line at an angle, the angle is not given, but from here a line is here at a distance of 22. So in order to get this line, let's take a tangent line from here to the center, then offset that the same line to distance 22. So take a line tangent from this to the center, now you got a line. I'll just try to break this off in order to keep this as my construction line. So I'll just try to, okay, construction line offset to 22. I got a line here. So to this line, I wanted to make a radius arc connecting these two lines and an arc between them. So fillet radius 30. I got my required profile. Now let us go to this part and try to offset this line to a distance of 25. So the distance is given as 25. So let's try to offset this line to a distance of 25. And try to remove the extra elements, and even try to remove this. Now here the same line is offset to a distance of 1 mm. So let's try to offset to 1 mm from here to here, and the distance of this is given as 16. See, from here to here it is given as 16. So let's offset to 8 on the both sides. And try to remove these lines too. And remove these lines. Now from there, from this line, there is an offset of, okay, so from this center line, let's offset to a distance of 115 to get the topmost line of the part. Offset to 115. So this is given as M20. That means the outer dia is given as 20. So let's offset to 10 on the both sides. And try to extend these lines till here, and try to promote these two lines in order to get a profile. Now let's give a chamfer of 4 into chamfer 2. So that means this angle chamfer is 2 distance given for the 4 sides. So let's create this chamfer. CHA D, enter, distance 2, enter, D, enter, distance 2, enter. So on the both sides, I'm giving a distance of 2 in order to get my chamfer. So I got my chamfer now. Let's try to connect my lines from here to here, here to here, and from here to trim out this. So now I got my all my required profile. So let's, in order to get this div 5, we'll try to offset this line to a distance of 10. Offset to a distance of 10 from here to there, and let's try to create this div 5 from this intersection point. So now we are done with the drawing. Let's give the dimensions, or before that, let's try to change the properties of the center lines. So let's click all these center lines and try to change the line properties to center, and let's change the line type scale in order to show that as a center line. So okay, now let's select all these lines and give a width of 0.3 to our drawing, to all the solid lines, and give a color to that. Now let's give 0.3, let's change it to yellow. This is okay, and let's change all these center lines to red color. Okay, let's try to give other dimensions. So from here to here it is 20, from here to this end point is 150, from here to here it is 25, and from here to this center line is 60. From here to here it is 1, and from to here it is 10. This is 16. This is 22. This is 24. This is 10. This is 9. This is 35. This is 22. This is 8. So anything else we are missing? Okay, let's go to align dimension. From here, this is 20. This is 22. Let's give the radius dimensions now. This is radius 15, radius 30, radius 47, radius 35, radius 44, and this is already 47 we have given here. This is radius 25. This is radius 22. This is radius 5. This is radius 3. This is radius 22. This is radius 15. So we are left out with the diameter dimension. Okay, if this is dia 5 and one more radius is R9. So we are done with the drawing, and if you can check the precision, it will be exactly 0 0 0 with all the throughout the drawing with the precision of. So go to D, go to modify, and under the primary units go and set your precision value to 4 zeros, say OK, and say OK. See, it will be exactly with all the precision. So again, go back and change my values to 0, say set current, close. Hope you have understood the drawing. If you got any doubt, you can comment me on my video, or you can mail me at cadman16414@gmail.com. Thank you.